Hello guys. Today I thought I should try some Duel Links for today. So let me show you the deck that I use right now. Okay, so this is not your usual toon deck. So usually what most people use is they use Pegasus and with the toon skill, which basically allows you to basically summon a toon monster without tributing. So that means you can use, say, like Toon Dark Magician without any tributes, and you can use these pretty nice effects, like for example, add a toon deck from your deck to your hand, and special summon a toon monster. So that makes it a lot easier to actually get a toon monster on the field, but this only works with Pegasus. So what if I want to use a toon deck with any character, basically? So I came up with this. So it's not an ideal deck, to be honest, and I only have like 2 comic hand, but honestly that's more than enough. You don't want to have 3 comic hand because otherwise you will break. So this card, it's mostly used for not only just tributes for like Toon Black Luster Soldier, but also to destroy spell and traps on the field. So basically any set card that's in the spell zone, except field spell, of course. And speaking of field spell, I have Terraforming, so I can grab a Toon Kingdom from my deck. But that's not enough, obviously. So I have, of course, Table of Contents, but there's only 1 copy of that card because it's a level up reward. Then Toon Bookmark, which I got from this pack right here. And of course Comic Hand, also from the same mini box, and Toon Kingdom, which actually is a level up reward for Pegasus. Now this card, before it was actually another card that was restricted to 3. It was this one, so Kiterorid. Now the problem is that when I use that monster, I would usually lose. I would very rarely win if I use this card. And if I end up with this card in my starting hand, it's basically useless. So I ended up removing it from my deck. So stalling basically never works for toons, basically. Now Toon Briefcase, I could use a second one, and in fact, you know what, I'll do just that, because Magic Cylinder, it can be used for if, say, your opponent is low on HP because I attack this monster and they attack and they lose, but they can easily remove this card off the field. So it's usually better to try to prevent them from summoning any monsters at all. It doesn't actually prevent the opponent from summoning a monster, but it slows them down significantly. The issue is that I need to time this properly. And yeah, Black Luster Soldier Toon, it's the MVP of this deck. So you can banish any card on the field, and you can also attack directly. And there is no restriction on whether or not it can attack the turn it is summoned, unlike Toon Harpy Lady. Toon Cyber Dragon, now I'm not sure about this one, but really I only did this one because there could be a case where if I were to use, say, Toon Dark Magician Girl, which is another monster that I used to have, Well, the problem is that it won't be able to. Well, it would be able to attack on the same turn, but it needs a monster to tribute, and it has one less attack than this one. Well, sure, it can attack directly, but yeah. Now, alternatively, I can have toon roll back, which allows me to attack twice, and you can have basically an OTK. So, but I feel like toon briefcase, even though it's more defensive, I feel like it is more useful. There's also this one right here, but it doesn't really fit with my deck. And you may know it. So, for say if I draw into Toon Cyber Dragon, then I cannot activate this card because it requires different names. And I don't see a lot of the Pegasus decks using that card because of this restriction. So I may change that briefcase to rollback just to attack twice with Black Wolster Soldier. But otherwise, yeah, and I wish I had a better toon monster than this one right here because it's pretty bad. But I don't really have any other alternatives because most of them have an attack restriction and it slows down the deck significantly. Or basically all of them except the Toon Dark Magician and this one, and you know, the normal monsters which have no effect. Obviously we do that. Now for the Xyz monsters, Dark Rebellion, Utopia, Castel, and Malevolent Sin. Yeah, that's what I go with. I rarely use them, but it usually happens when I have two Harpy Lady, or I have one, then I steal one with Comic Hand, and then I do an Xyz summon with Castel, usually, but sometimes Malevolent Sin or even Utopia or Dark Rebellion Dragon. Usually it is Castel when I do that, so it's quite infrequent. I rarely use my Link monsters for the simple reason that it rarely happens. It's just there, just in case shit happens, basically. Yeah. So I guess I'll start playing. So let me go into a game. I'm a rookie basically. Well, actually, I upgraded from rookie to bronze. But you know, these days people are very decks. Plus, we are early in the month, so a lot of good players are playing early. So this one is from China. Okay, this second, this is good for us. But actually not, because yeah, Toon briefcase.
It's my turn.
So what I need to make sure is I summon Harpy Lady, and then I activate the effect, so I can pop off the set card, for example. Now Phantom Knight, I believe they have a way to... I did a test run with one of my friends, and they were able to win once, and then I was able to win another game. So it really depends on whether or not I have a god hand or something. I don't, but they don't seem to have a good hand either, or maybe not. Yeah. Well, let's see what he does. I'm not too familiar with Phantom Knight. But yeah, most of the cards he has in the field, they usually require like a face-up monster. Like he doesn't know what I'm currently playing right now. So it's a good thing I have Toon Bookmark. I couldn't ask for better. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter in the slightest. Then with toon table of content.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Now, what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this. Okay, let's see what vanish. Well, that's pretty good. I don't really need these cards, so I'm going to normal summon this.
I know what to do.
Okay, then I can activate.
My monster's effect.
Okay, now
I know what to do. I special summon
I'm going to
a
destroy this card. There we go. That's a good thing, but no, I mean they can't use it anyway because they can't target my monster. So.
Appear. I special summon a monster. I set a card.
So let's see if our toon briefcase is going to be any useful.
Destroy.
So this is going pretty well so far. Like I can protect my Toon Kingdom with bookmark. Yeah, no need to. Now I'll let him do the X summon. And then I will use Toon Briefcase. There we go. Unless it has something to... No, it doesn't. It only has like a trap card.
I activate my continuous trap. Phantom Knight Sword.
But yeah, it doesn't do anything because all it does is shuffle the monster back to the deck. So he's done. He's done.
I end my turn. This duel is mine.
Okay, that's very good. Okay, wow, just in case he has like a skill or something.
I'll set a card. Let's battle with this last strike.
Okay, that's one.
Dark Gauntlet's effect
Yeah.
activates from my graveyard. Okay.
That doesn't matter.
My monster. There's nothing in your
Oh, I'm not
bottle
trying
limits
anyway.
but suffering. Direct attack.
Okay, well, yesterday when I tried, there were like a lot of good players. So this was pretty, that was not easy, at least with my deck currently. Okay, you say Udo. Let's see.
A duelist. All over. Bring it up with my duel. It's go time.
Okay, well, this is not a bad hand. So now the issue, well, it depends on what I draw next turn. If I draw another Toon Harpy Lady or Cyber Dragon,
No matter what.
I could.
I draw.
Oh wow, this is easy then. The issue is that.
From my hand.
Yeah, well, I wonder what I should do now. But I don't really have much of a choice here. I'll just use the Toon Harpy Lady later.
From my
And then I will... Okay, let's see. Yeah, wow, that will be my last one, I'm afraid. So I shouldn't screw this up.
Watch this. I special summon a monster. I set a card.
It doesn't matter if I summon it this turn because it cannot attack anyway. So I'm just going to use this to pop off. any card he may have next to it.
You found a way to survive.
Test to go beyond my limits.
This is why I wish I had toon rollback actually.
I'll set a code.
But then again, I wouldn't be able to summon Blackluster Soldier. So,
I summon a monster.
oh, yeah, he's done. I say that, but oh shit. Okay, well, I'll wait for the. Okay, let's see what he actually summons. But yeah, this is really bad. That's an unfortunate side effect of the toon deck. Like, it doesn't usually care about the monsters on the opponent's field. I say usually, but this is one of the few Oh, I guess he didn't have a good fusion monster. So, let me see what he had in his deck. Because he could have summoned pretty powerful fusion monsters this way. Yeah, he just had this one right here. Which I'm not sure why he couldn't have not used it. Oh, I guess he couldn't activate it. Or maybe he could, but I'm not actually sure. But maybe he couldn't actually activate its effect. Oh shit. You're going first. Yagami. Yeah, I mean, I know if my opponent has a 30 card deck. Oh shit. Okay, this is bad.
My turn.
Should I take the risk? Okay, well, you know what? Let's just do it.
In my hand, I activate a
Okay,
spell.
well, I guess I'm going through my whole deck then.
I activate a spell card.
This is, maybe I should, well, I guess it doesn't matter here because
From my
I have a pretty good
I
hand.
activate a spell card.
I said, well, almost.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Almost a good hand. I was thinking maybe I could use Harpy Lady
From my
as a tribute,
I activate a spell card.
but yeah, I guess let's just use Harpy Lady as a tribute,
From my hand,
even though it's kind of a waste.
field spell.
But because of Into the Void's effect, I really don't have much of a choice here.
I special summon a monster. Now what do we do?
Okay, let me.
I end my turn.
Yeah, and yeah, it's a good thing I did go with Harpy Lady, but then again, maybe it would have not mattered because I would need to draw the two Harpy Lady monsters. So actually, this is pretty bad if my opponent can somehow go around my deck, and I see he even can fusion summon a monster. So let's see what he will summon. I think it's yeah, Dark Paladin. Wow, too bad he summoned it after my turn. And he doesn't have any attack increase, so he can't attack my monster. And I have plenty of HP anyway. What are you doing?
I can.
I guess I'm expecting too much from yeah, this is a really bad deck. I'm surprised he was even able to fusion summon. With a deck like that, I would usually break. I would get only monsters in my hand, and I would not be able to do anything. So that's typically what it would happen. And then they will go like, oh, this game sucks, I can't draw the cards that I need. But yeah, you have 30 cards instead of 20, so your odds of drawing the right cards on your first hand are lower. Okay, interesting skill.
It's my turn.
Okay, well, let's think about that later.
From my hand,
I definitely want to use terraforming first. But you know what? Let's use. Oh yeah.
my hand, I activate a spell.
Okay, that's good.
From my hand,
I'm thinking maybe we should go. Okay, well I see. Well, I don't have much of a choice here. I need to use coming hand, and then I will need to
from my hand,
set it on the field.
activate a field spell.
Okay, well I can't fuck this up.
Come here.
But then again, he has a pretty large deck, so I'm going to set that on the field.
I'll set a card.
Basically, it's so I can avoid the effect of Into the Void. Like, you can still set card on the field and then activate it later, even though. Oh shit! Yeah, I should have expected it's Blue Eyes deck. I see he has pretty decent cards. And he could even remove my field spell with Spirit of White. Although I think it doesn't actually target my field spell because it says spell and trap. Right here.
Emerge. Dragon Spirit of White's effect activates.
But he can still destroy my my spell. Oh shit. Yeah, it vanishes. Yeah, I'm done for. If he can summon Blue Eyes, then I'm actually fucked right now. And I can't use Comic Hand because I played first. So it's not like I could just steal his monster and then play for game. If that was the case, I could have won. But yeah, I'm done.
I special summon a monster.
And he doesn't even have to care. He can just destroy the monster because I don't have Toon Kingdom anymore. That was a pretty old deck. I remember playing with that deck.
I set a card.
I think it was 1 year ago. Yeah, it was maybe 1 or 2 years ago.
Spirit of White.
I
No
end
matter
my
what
turn.
you play, I draw.
Yeah, I'm done for.
Now what?
Well, there's not a single card in my deck that can turn this around. Well, maybe if I had Monster Reborn, maybe I could have changed that in my deck, but I don't have Monster Reborn because it's kind of a waste, to be honest. Yeah, no luck for this one. And doesn't help the fact that I played first. This deck, unless I have Toon Kingdom and then Briefcase. Yes, well, I guess a good second.
This is. If you get in my. I'm Duel.
This isn't too bad of a hand right here. I have the field spell, I have Toon Table of Content, and I have Bookmark. I hope my next card isn't terraforming because I'll get really mad though. Photon Crusher.
I special summon a monster.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go with Coming Hand if this gets really bad. Possibly thinking I'll do that. Yeah.
I activate my monster's effect. Join me. I special summon a monster. That ends
No
my
matter
turn.
what you play, I'll destroy it. My turn. I draw.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just do it.
From my hand, I activate a spell
Okay,
card.
good. So that means I can. He doesn't have any set cards on the field, so
I activate a spell card.
I'll need to get 2 Toon Blackbuster.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Or I could. No, I think it's better if I just get 2 of them. Let's do
From my hand, I activate a
field spell. Okay, good.
come here.
Yeah.
I special summon a monster. Come here. I special summon a monster.
Yeah, this is good.
I activate an equip spell.
He's done. He's done.
Let's battle. Destroy. Direct attack. With this last strike, you're finished.
I'll with
Okay, that. This is what I meant. So this is the exact opposite of my last duel. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, that was a nice photon deck actually. Although he has, I would remove 1 card from the deck. I would remove a Swords of Revealing Light actually. It's not useful for his deck. So Tonton Travel, if you see this video, you know what to do. Actually, I don't even have in my game right now a Swords of Revealing Light, as far as I remember. But it's not a good card anyway because you can just remove it easily, and there are plenty of good cards to remove spells from your deck.
All over.
I guess it could be useful for a stalling deck,
Duel. It's my turn.
but that's about it. Okay, shit. Well, this is actually pretty
From my
bad.
hand, I activate
Even
a
though,
spell card.
even though I have 2 Hoppy Lady, yeah, I'll need to go with Toon Kingdom and just suck it up because I won't be able to use their effects because I'm playing first.
Come here.
So at least,
I special summon a
yeah, the only reassurance that I have is Toon Bookmark in my graveyard. So at least I can protect it once.
from my hand.
Oh. So yeah, this is the nice thing about Black Colossus Soldier. I can banish this card, but it just slows me down. And my opponent can just, yeah, I said this was a bad card, but here actually, against me at least, it's decent, I guess.
Here we come. I special summon a monster.
Maybe if I draw another Toon Hoppy Lady, I could pop this off.
No matter what you play, I'll destroy it. I draw.
Yeah, well, this is not what I asked for.
I activate my monster's effect.
I'll need to remove this card.
I end my
Here I
turn.
go. It's my turn. I draw. Okay. I summon a monster deck. My monster's
This
effect.
is pretty bad. I need another monster. Well, it's too late for another monster. I could use if I couldn't draw a coming hand. Oh shit, they're all banished.
I end my
No
turn.
matter what you play, I draw.
Well, it doesn't matter if I just do it now. It's just better if I attack.
My monster attacks. You found a
I'm
way to
not giving up,
survive.
cause losing
Barely.
ain't in my dictionary.
I end my
It's
turn.
my turn. I draw. I set a card face down.
Yeah, I'm going to pop this off with. I'm not sure if he's trying to bluff, but I can just.
All right. I tribute summon a monster.
Yeah, probably. But maybe not. I don't know what he actually said on the field.
I draw. From my hand, I activate
Okay,
a spell
well.
card.
The nice thing about Black Luster Soldier is that even though it's on the field, I can just tribute it with this one, and then I could reuse the effect again.
Watch this. I special summon a monster.
Oh yeah, but thankfully
I
cannot
set a
target
card.
me. Yeah. So I'll just attack.
With this last strike, you're finished.
This is not a good card. I mean, Swords of Revealing Light. Like, why do people even use it? Just because it's shiny doesn't mean you should use it. This is a pretty awful deck. I'm surprised he even got this far. But I guess given the rookie decks that I saw, I shouldn't be too surprised.
I'll overwhelm and once it's duel.
This is pretty bad. I don't have any Toon Kingdom card. I do have Toon Briefcase and Toon Harpy Lady, so I can at least put something on the field. But I don't have.
Here I go.
I don't have any Toon World. Oh shit! Yeah.
I set this card face down.
I don't want to lose to this Mofo.
Swords of Revealing.
Oh come on! Why do people use this fucking card? It's useless.
It's my turn. I draw.
I think actually I could just put. No, I think it would be better if I. Okay, maybe if I try to bait him.
I know what to do. I
He doesn't
special
have
summon a monster.
anything substantial on the field. So
Come here. I special
and I can
summon a
just
I'll set a card.
wait. Why I can't use its effect? Oh, I need two more. Toon World. Bullshit.
Battle.
It's
Now
my
what do
turn.
you do?
This is bullshit. Well, I still have briefcase in case he wants to. I don't know, summon a strong monster
My turn is
No
done.
matter what you
or do
play,
nothing.
I draw.
I mean, stalling in this game. It's not a good strategy, you know.
Now what
It's
do
my
we do?
turn.
Oh, I hope to stall my opponent long enough that I can draw a super rare card or something. That's basically the strategy of it. Oh, well, luckily for him it works because my hand is complete trash.
I set this card face down.
Complete trash. My hand is. I guess nothing new happened because you just set a bunch of cards.
My turn is done.
No matter what you play, I draw. From my hand, I activate a spell card.
I'll steal his monster. Unless somehow he can cancel out.
Now's my chance. I use my face down card.
Okay, I was afraid it was
Trap activates.
a counter trap that could,
From my hand,
you know, prevent the activation of this card. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't have like a toon bookmark. That's not too bad, I guess.
from my hand,
But I would,
activate an equip spell.
I would still need to banish
I activate my monster's effect.
this. No, this. Okay, I just had to double check.
And up. I activate my monster's effect. I end my
It's
turn.
my turn. Here I go.
Bullshit.
I draw a card.
Oh, yeah, it's a random card. I forgot how they buff this skill,
It's my turn.
but most people don't even use it because it's too damn slow. I guess I'll just attack.
Let's battle. With this last strike, you're finished.
What card does he have?
My monster attacks
what
you
I was
directly.
My cards will not fail me.
Destroy.
I was not expecting that card, to be honest.
To lose.
I'm not here
Will not.
Oh, that's good actually.
My
for
turn.
I end my turn.
Because he could have potentially attacked into my Blackluster or even like Baltic Kong.
Here I go.
It seems like a stalling deck actually.
Cards. I draw. I set this card face down.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
That's the end.
If so, that's a pretty bullshit move. I'll need to Harpy Lady.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Exactly what I was waiting for. I reveal my face down card.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is a stalling deck.
I special summon a monster.
But luckily for
I
me,
activate my monster's effect. I know what to do. I special summon a monster.
let's see. Okay. Maybe I should XC summon. But I really don't have any good cards to deal with that. I think it would be better to just... Well, actually it would just be better to just do that.
Watch this.
And then...
Special summon a from my hand. I activate an equip spell.
There we go.
Battle. There's nothing in your final moments but suffering.
Actually, I'm not even sure what he has. Vaulting Kong in his deck. It's probably so he has a four stars beta or something. Just to have something on the field. I thought this was a stalling deck, but actually it was not. He just drew into the right cards for this. But maybe I can get to silver rank with this, possibly beyond, but I don't think it will be much better than that. Last time I tried with this deck, I was stuck in silver rank 6. I was not able to increase beyond that. Because beyond silver, you really need like a really solid deck.
This is my battle.
What this skill was.
Bring it on. Duel me.
A duel tainer's job is to put on a show you'll never forget.
Duel.
Here I go.
So pendulum,
It's my turn.
specific skill.
From my hand, I activate it.
Oh. Why do people use this card?
I end my
It's
turn.
my turn. I draw.
Okay, well. First, let's see.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Okay, good.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Then,
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
I think, yeah, let's do that.
Come here.
Then I activate Toon Kingdom. The order is very important because
I activate my monster's effect.
I need to pop off this stupid card.
Special summon a monster.
There we go. This is doing good so far.
Here. I special summon a monster. I'll set a card.
There we go. Now we have control of the field.
And up. My monster attacks you
So
directly.
let's see what he does next.
I want to
There.
win. It's
I end my
my
turn.
turn. I draw.
So you can see the synergy between these two cards. Even though I basically lost my entire hand just to do that. So this may or may not be worth it. I wouldn't say it's an OP deck, it's very far from it. But Pegasus Toon is actually pretty good. I mean, I know people got to COG, or well, King of Games with Toon decks. Now this variant, it's obviously weaker, even though it has Lackluster Soldier, but it's not that good. This is useless against me. Again. Well, unless of course he draws like good magician cards with this. I mean, I know this card was limited in the TCG because it was too good, or at least it was at one point. I forgot if this is still the case today.
I set the pendulum scale.
Yeah, this could be bad. It depends on what he has on
I
his hand.
activate a pendulum effect.
Oh shit. Well, luckily... There we go. Nice try, bitch.
What are you saying?
Can't let this show
This
end
duel
yet.
is mine.
I have more surprises in
draw.
store. I end my
Yeah,
turn.
this rarely happens. When it does, it infuriates me. So, yeah, but luckily I'm winning, so...
With this last strike, you're finished.
And he did not even summon a monster. Okay, this is doing pretty good so far. Yeah, no good cards. What about SR? Well, this is obviously for rush duels. Oh god. Let's see. None of these are particularly good. Or at least as far as I remember. I'll need to check guides again. Yeah, I don't recall any of them being particularly good or rare for that matter. Maybe for the UR that's now for Rush Roll that's another matter. All of them are good. So Monarch, this one would be good if you had like a Monarch deck. This is a quirky card. Maybe I should make a deck about this one, even though it's kind of crap. It's basically like Ancient Gear, but worse. I had a deck like that with Unstable Evolution where I would attack directly with the Golem monster with like 800 life points, and its attack would increase to 2400. But nowadays, toon monsters, they can do the same thing, so yeah. And you cannot target toon monsters with spells or traps or monsters effect. So Hungary. But you know what they say, never underestimate your opponents. Even though your opponent had a 30 card deck.
No matter what you
Okay, well, I have no choice but to use Into the Void.
I activate a spell card. From my hand,
But it's fine,
activate a spell card.
because I can just do this.
From my hand,
Let's see what cards are banished. Actually, that's not too bad.
I know what to do. I special. I'll set a card. I end
Here
my
I go.
turn.
My turn.
Well, they could have done better, but given my deck, I couldn't have done it differently.
Draw a card.
And it's not like I know what's in this deck right now.
I set this
Especially with like his 30 cards deck.
set a card.
He probably has like bullshit cards or whatever. Or he probably has bad cards, that's also possible. It's not like he has like Galaxy Cyclone or whatever.
My turn is done.
No matter what you play.
Yeah, and he did not even summon a monster, so
I'll set
yeah,
a
this is going well so far. So I'm just going to attack that. So,
You found a way to survive.
so if he tries to use a monster effect, I have these two cards ready for him. Unless he somehow manages to banish or return this card to my deck. But even then, it doesn't prevent me from using Toon Briefcase, because it only cares about if I control a Toon monster.
Set a monster.
Why?
I activate my spell.
What?
Reborn.
Oh no, I hope. Okay, I was afraid he would use my graveyard. Because then I wouldn't have to attack my own monsters.
A monster.
Each time you tribute. Okay,
I use my face down
what
card.
is that?
My trap activates.
This is lame.
Fail me.
That's why I like points alpha. Ha 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 ha.
That's the end.
Well, actually, it's not a good skill, but this was the best I could do with this character.
From my hand,
Oh, I'll just use it anyway, but it really doesn't matter. You can just attack direct, unless he has... Yeah, it has nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it wasn't hard at all. Okay, doing good so far. In my bronze rank run. Okay, well I can see why he couldn't do anything. This is a pretty bad deck. It tries to be like, guys, if you want to make a good deck, first of all, unless you have a good reason, make it 20 cards and you just focus on one thing. Don't try to be everything at once, otherwise you will break easily. So far I only saw like 2 decent decks. Even then they had a couple of issues, like they had 21 cards or... Oh my god, he has the largest main deck that I saw from so far. Well, actually you could make this larger even, but this is really bad. So... Okay, this is pretty bad. Like I have 2 Into the Void, so I'm basically gambling with my next 2 draws. Maybe if I can draw a Coming Hand and Toon Black plus a Soldier and he summons a monster, it can be game. It can be, it depends on what I actually draw into my hand. Or it could be like I draw another black Luster Soldier and I draw like a table of content or 2 bookmark. It would be more preferable in this case if I draw a bookmark because, well, yeah, he could destroy my spells. Pendulum monsters are pretty annoying, but then again the issue is that you're pretty like, to compensate for the fact that it takes up like spell zones or whatever. This isn't too bad, but I really hope I don't get... Oh, come on, this is not what I wanted to see. A good card. Okay, I have no choice. Well, actually, I need to draw that. Okay, and then I need to get that. Alright, good. Now
From my hand, I activate a field spell. Come here. I special summon a monster.
now I'm not sure if pendulum scales or whatever,
I activate my monster's
or
effect.
summon defense position.
I special summon a monster.
Yes, it counts. Target one. Let's destroy the field spell. There we go. I prefer not to attack the monster, because if I end up drawing Comic Hand, I could then steal Joker and attack with it. If he can somehow stop my next attack. Yeah, that's why I destroyed my my field spell, because well, maybe I should have destroyed a Stargazer. I'm not too familiar with pendulum decks. Maybe I should have, but then again, maybe he had already had a second one. I have briefcase. Why can I not use briefcase?
Form a pal, second donkey.
Is it because...
I activate second donkey's effect.
Oh... Shoot.
I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
Yeah, this is pretty good because if you summon multiple monsters, you can shuffle them all the way back to the deck. Yeah, what you gonna do now? Gonna summon a monster?
Come on out.
Well, that's what he did.
Special summon a monster.
And maybe he could like even XC summon. I think that's what he will end up doing. Because it's the only chance to... Yes.
Listen, its objective.
Yes.
Rise up.
But the thing with that monster, you cannot target. All he can do is attack my Harpy Lady. And I can simply banish a card. Or I can simply decide to... Yeah, he realized he was fucked. I'm not sure what kind of Xyz card could... maybe Utopia. I think Utopia in this case. But no, even then it would have not done much. Because, yeah, I have Utopia, so... Yeah, it would have allowed him to cancel my attacks. The problem is that I had two monsters. And it would only stall for an additional turn. So I don't think he would have won with just Utopia. So I guess I did good by destroying the field spell. And I especially did good with Briefcase. Because I was able to push them all the way back to the deck. I think that was the killer for him, the fact that I used Briefcase. Because I was afraid he would destroy my... Okay, this... I know he's better because...
No matter what.
Okay, this is bad. This is all I can do.
I summon a monster. I'll set a card.
Yeah.
I end my turn.
Oh, shit. I hope I have... Yeah, this is a really bad hand. If I end up drawing Table of Contents, or I end up drawing the Toon Kingdom, or Terraforming, or Bookmark, I would just put Kingdom on the field, and then I would just steal a monster with Comic Hand. I think that would be the better way, even though I have Lackluster Soldier in my hand. Okay, this guy.
I summon a monster. I activate my monster's effect.
I think it's better if I just let it XT summon. But the thing is, you cannot never predict your opponent because you can simply decide not to do anything, like right now. Like right now.
I attack you directly. That won't stop me. Can't wait
No
to
matter
see
what.
So don't break on me. Oh, fuck you.
I end my turn.
I'm going to lose because I ended up drawing not the good cards. Well, I hope he doesn't draw another monster.
My hand. I activate a quick place.
Well, it wasn't going to be useful anyway. I'm surprised it doesn't have any XC monster.
Let's battle.
Alternatively, I could, if I end up drawing into Toon Blackluster Soldier, I would lose the game if I draw another Toon Harpy Lady.
You won't get away with that.
Or maybe not, because if I set it to defense position,
I draw.
Okay, well, my fears were not justified.
I activate a spell card.
There we go. Finally,
From my hand, I activate
I
a field
prefer
spell.
not
From my
to.
hand, I activate an equip spell.
There we go.
From my hand, I activate an equip spell.
These are pretty bad. Okay, I'll need to.
Come here.
I'll need to pop off.
Summon a monster.
What on this field? I hope it's not trap hole.
We'll see about that. I activate my monster's effect.
Okay, well,
I activate my monster's effect.
this is the big blocker. There we go.
Time for the climax of
That
this
word is in my
extravaganza.
dictionary.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he would lose.
I draw.
I'm pretty sure
I
he would
set a
lose.
card.
He doesn't have any
Turn
cards
three.
My card.
to,
I draw.
to counter me.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Doesn't matter if I.
I activate my monster's effect. Watch this. I special summon a monster.
I don't know what's on this field. Interesting.
Let's battle. And my monster. Even if I'm
Gotta
on
have
the edge
heart
of
if I
defeat,
want to win.
you won't break
It's
me.
my turn.
I end my turn.
Even though I had like a shit hand, still managed to win somehow because he had a shitty deck in spite of having like only 20 cards in his deck. And amusingly,
We can't.
well, maybe if he had like Monster Reborn, but I'm pretty sure his deck was not that good anyway. Pretty sure it was not even that good. Sorry, I only noticed that you texted me right now. So
I've never.
All over.
okay, so he has
Duel.
DDD deck. Yes. Yes. Okay, this hand is not too bad. I have terraforming, I have toon table content. Oh, come on!
Spell card.
This card is bullshit.
I end
No
my
matter
turn.
what you play.
Yeah, I think that's going to stop me.
From my hand, I activate a spell card.
Maybe I'm thinking for my second card. Well, the problem is that he did not summon any monster.
Spell card.
So I'll need to use the Pokemon because I want to protect
From
my
my
Toon
hand,
Kingdom.
I activate a spell card.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this.
From my hand, I activate a field spell. I know what.
And then I will be able to
I
attack.
activate my monster's effect. Appear. I special summon a monster. I'll set a card.
Yeah, the problem with this card is that it requires 2 monsters. I wish I had like a Link 1 Harpy Lady stuff, so I can just tribute that and then just attack directly. That would be so nice. But that's not the case.
Found a way to survive. Barely. I end my turn.
You should have ended me while you still had the chance. It's my turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate my spell card. I'll set a card.
Yeah, well, nice try. I mean, at least he did destroy my briefcase, so that's something. I'll just attack with everything I have.
There's nothing in your final moments but suffering. My monster attacks.
Oh shit!
I flip over my set card. I activate my trap.
Yeah, Mirror Pulse, you need to be real careful, even with a Toon deck, because if you don't have Toon Kingdom, it's basically the end for you. If you do have it, then you need to make sure to use its effect, but make sure you have enough cards in your deck, because otherwise... So yeah, maybe I will stream all the games, but for now I thought to stay with Duel Links. I think next what I would do once I get my more equipment is that I would stream Smash Ultimate.
Duel. No matter what you play, I'll destroy.
This isn't too good actually, but I think the only thing I can do is to do this. So I'll need to
I activate a spell card.
have Toon Kingdom, then
From my
on the
hand,
field, of course, then I set it on the field. I make sure it's normal summon. Well, I actually could just use the effect, but it's not useful in that case. Yeah, the cards that are banished are not actually too bad. I forgot if I used Into the Void. No, I didn't. So I can just end my turn.
It's my turn. Draw. Watch closely. I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect activates.
That's not necessary here. Even if he attacks my monster, I can just protect it. And it would be more preferable in this case because then I can steal it with Comic Hand.
Let's do this.
Oh
Summon
shit.
a monster.
Yeah, I definitely want to.
Here's my set card. I activate a trap.
I'm not sure how he summoned a special summon. I think he banished these 2 cards. Yes, that's what he did.
Battle. Watch and learn.
I'll protect my monster, actually. That was an Into the Void, so actually that was a blessing in disguise.
I end
It's
my
my
turn.
turn. I draw.
I think it's better in this case if I just
Equip spell.
steal his monster and then I just go for game. Hahaha.
Here. I special battle. Go.
There's nothing on this field.
I'm not here for fun. I'm here to
My
fight.
turn.
I end my turn. I draw. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Oh, well, good thing I went with Blackwater Soldier. On the other hand, not so much, because it's very unlikely that I would draw another tuner. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay.
I activate my monster
I'll
effect.
do just what I said earlier, okay? Then I'll roll.
Watch this.
And then I should be able to attack. Yes.
There's nothing in your final moments but suffering.
Okay, wow. I rarely had to do that, but in this case, it was the only way to win quickly. So far, the decks were not very challenging, except for a few. But that's mostly because I'm in bronze right now. When you get into silver, it starts to become difficult for the decks that are not, that don't have like a solid foundation. That's kind of a bullshit skill, as I remember it.
Play, I'll destroy it. I know.
This is a really bad hand.
I summon him. I'll set a card.
But if I had Toon Rollback with this hand, this would be even worse. At least I can use my trap twice, so I can use Briefcase twice. But the issue, oh, I see he has nothing in his extra deck. Huh. But it's a ritual deck. Oh, come on. But I'm surprised he doesn't even have Xyz monster.
Here I go. I special
Oh shit, this is bad.
I flip over my set card. I activate a trap.
This is my
No, bullshit skill. I remember when this skill was meta at some point, Black Luster Soldier. But luckily for him, I have another briefcase.
Here I go. I summon a monster in attack. I reveal my face down card. I activate an equipped spell.
This is the Plantis
Let's
going for. I see.
I activate an equipped spell.
But this is bullshit for me because I have nothing
No matter
to.
what you play, I'll destroy. I draw.
Yeah, this is a bomber. I need to survive an additional turn, otherwise I'm done for. All because I was not able to draw Toon Kingdom. If I was able to draw Toon Kingdom, he would have been done for. But because I was not able to draw Toon Kingdom, yeah, I'm done for. Like, no way. Yeah, he will activate the skill. Unless he uses like the monster misfeel. It's possible that he uses the monster misfeel. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I'm done for.
I ritual summon a monster.
If I was able to read it into this thing, I should have just used Briefcase on that monster. But that would have not guaranteed a win because he would have been able anyway to use Chaos Form again. So I was screwed either way because my hand was so bad. And I ended up not using the briefcase. Well, even if I was using it, he would summon too many monsters for it to make a. Sure.
I activate an equipped spell. It's over.
No. because my hand was so shit. Okay guys, I'll take a poo and hopefully I should be back. So you wait for me guys. Okay. Okay, I'm back. But I think maybe I should stop for today because or at least I should perhaps I'll make another video about Duel Links for tomorrow. Yeah, I got plenty of gems. Well, I mean crystals, but yeah, actually I forgot if it was crystals or whatever. Doesn't matter. Little D. Guess they added a bunch of rare cards. Well, they're not that good to be honest, but yeah, so I haven't farmed this game in a while now. In fact, I haven't played this game seriously since last year. In fact, I did boot up the game in January just to see what they were up to. But then I kind of left at the worst time because Misa was actually here in January and did not unlock him in time, so hopefully for another stream we'll continue my stream with the toon deck and then do more stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So thanks for watching guys.